The average length of a human gestation is 40 weeks or commonly put 9 months. However, for various reasons, that time can go beyond or fall short. These children represent a percentage of those that fall shy of the 9-month mark, commonly known as premature babies or preemies.
My name is Ruby Kimondo.
Ruby Kimondo, a mother of 4, had 3 of her children born at 28, 30 and 34 weeks respectively due to preeclampsia.
All along I've had my family surrounding me, but really I have gone through it alone. Because I don't know how to explain to somebody how it feels when I can't hold my baby. But if I am talking to another mom, and like how when we're talking about that glass between you and your baby in NICU, they totally feel it. I know what you feel.
After having her 4th child, Ruby set up Preemier Love Foundation in 2015 as a WhatsApp support group. And here mothers get to share experiences and get information on prematurity.
Especially with my first baby, and I felt I should have been more prepared. I wasn't. The information wasn't readily available about prematurity, about the risk factors, what could go wrong, about the hospital stays, what NICU is. So then when I brought the women together, and we'd have so many chats, and it kept coming out. Some of these things that I had felt were lacking, they would just come out in their conversations.
The number of preterm births is on the rise, with Kenya rated 15th in the world. These numbers have necessitated Preemier Love Foundation to go beyond being just a WhatsApp support group.
We start at the hospitals. They've been gracious enough to allow me to visit the moms while they're being hospitalized. So when they're in hospital, we speak. I take their contacts. For those who have phones, smartphones, I place them in WhatsApp groups. So they're already connected to peers, and they engage frequently. And information is shared amongst them. A big challenge is many mothers we come across, especially through public health care, don't have phones. So now then you have to be a bit more aggressive and go look for them at home. We give them your number. I tell them, siku ile utataka kuongea, siku ile unasikia mtoto anakusumbua sana, nipigie simu. And they do.
With the support of volunteers and well-wishers who are predominantly beneficiaries of the group, Ruby has made strides in creating awareness around prematurity. However, the stigma surrounding it is rife.
Friends could come visit the babies and they're like, oh my God, they look like rats. Then wanaka tupanya, you see, like the shock they get when they see, normally people are not used to tiny babies. They're used to term babies.
Lisa, come back here.
So the society should understand and maybe be cautious.
These mothers attest to the cost of managing prematurity being sky high, with most insurance companies shy of taking them up. This has greatly contributed to the increase in preterm deaths.
I think this is not even so much the insurance, but the hospitals themselves into the billing system because it's very expensive. Having a baby there daily, and you're being billed for every little thing. And for employers, also just more consideration, because by the time your 3-month maternity is over, then maybe that's when you're being released to go home with the baby. And you cannot leave that baby at home. What baby are you leaving at home? The baby is only 2 kilos or 3 kilos. And even if they're 3 kilos, they're still very fragile.
Despite the challenges and misinformation surrounding prematurity, Ruby, through the Preemier Love Foundation, continues to give hope to many preterm mothers and their babies.
The first lot of mothers who joined the group when their babies had just been born are now on their second babies, some of them. So that's a good thing, because they had information, they were proactive, they knew what to look out for, they engaged their doctors early. The children are healthier, so that's a good thing.
For Women in Power, my name is Gladys Gachanja.